Hello folks, my name is Mark. This is UCD Videos. How you guys doing? So today we are looking at the Intellivision Flashback game console. This is another one of those sort of flashback mini consoles that are very popular nowadays. They're little miniature versions of classic game consoles that have lots of built-in games in them. There's lots of different ones. There's the Atari Flashback, there's the NES Mini, the SNES Mini, and I think a PlayStation Mini is coming out pretty soon. So these things are lots of fun. Get that nostalgia going for you. So this one has 61 games built in, and this was a Dollar General exclusive. It says it right there on the box. Okay, looking pretty good. I got this used, of course. These came out in 2014, and you can't really get them in stores anymore, but it's in decent enough condition. There's a hole in the box right here, but besides that, everything else seems to look pretty good. And let's just take a look at the packaging here. You got our Intellivision baseball guy hanging out. Couple of games in the front there. Baseball, Astro Smash, Shark, Utopia, Star Strike, Intellivoice synthesis cartridge, B-17 Bomber. If you don't know what that is, the Intellivoice was basically a module that you would put on there and the thing would talk in that sort of like 80s computer voice, Would you like to play a game? Like that kind of voice. Okay, comes with some overlays that go in the cartridges. So let's take a look at some of the included games that come with it. Let's see, what do we got here? Armor Battle, Astro Smash, Auto Racing, Backgammon, Baseball, Body Slam, Super Pro Wrestling, never played that one, Bowling, Boxing, Buzz Bombers, that's one I've never played, Checkers, Chess, Math Fun, Learning Fun 2, Learning Fun 1, Las Vegas Roulette, Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack. Oh, I actually have that one. Hover Force Horse Racing. I never understood the attraction of video games about horse racing, but this game I do remember when I was like 6 years old. My neighbors had this game and they would play it all the time, and I'm like, why? It's like, I don't know, but whatever, we'll try it out later. Golf, Frog Bog, Crown of Kings, Chip Shot, Super Pro Golf, Minotaur, never played Minotaur, Motocross, Night Stalker, that's a good one, Pinball, Royal Dealer, Sea Battle, Shark, never played that, Sharp Shot, Slam Dunk Basketball, Slap Shot, Super Pro Hockey, Super Pro Football. A lot of sports games on this thing. Tennis, Super Pro Volleyball, Super Pro Decathlon, Sub Hunt, that's a classic, Star Strike, that's a good one. Stadium Mud Buggies, I'm guessing that's some kind of racing game. Space Hawk, Space Battle, Space Armada, Soccer, Snafu is pretty good. Thin Ice, never heard of it. Thunder Castle, Tower of Doom, Triple Action. I think this Triple Action was like the pack-in cart, if I remember right. It's like a plane and a tank. It's basically the Intellivision version of that tank game, that you had on the Atari 2600. Let's see. Utopia, Vectron, Word Fun, World Championship Baseball, Intellivoice Games, B-17 Bomber, Bomb Squad, Space Spartans, Takeover, Space Cadet, Hard Hat, Deep Pockets, Brickout, Blowout. Well, a lot of sports games on there, I noticed. I was kind of hoping that we'd get some things like, Donkey Kong and stuff like that, but, well, Burger Time is a good one on the Intellivision. I guess we're not getting any of these licensed games. But that's okay, so why don't we take a look at the inside and see what we got here. So, this guy up. Alright, here's our console. It's pretty small, you can kind of see, here's the size of my hand, It's about a little bit larger than an NES Mini, Not bad. It actually has that kind of Intellivision, styling on it, fake wood grain. And there's our player 1, player 2. On the original console, this is where the controllers would, slide in. So I like how it has that styling. Got reset, power, AV out. I think this only uses AV out. It's not advanced enough to, some of the newer mini Flashback and mini consoles will go to like HD and have all these like options to like, you know, do save states and rewind and all that stuff. I don't think this has anything like that. Let's set that over there. Okay, looks like it comes with 2 Intellivision controllers and they look pretty authentic. So let's set this down here. If you're not familiar with an Intellivision controller, they are probably the world's worst controllers. I think the ColecoVision controller actually gives it a run for its money. But they're very, very, very light and cheap feeling. Like, this like, you could tie a butterfly to this and like it would like fly away, right? And the way you do it is you hold it like that. You use this to control, and then these are the buttons, right? Now, people from my generation will instinctively hold it like this, right? And try to do this. This is wrong. You have to hold it like that. It's kind of fucked up. In fact, this is sort of how you do it. You do it like this, and then you fire with these, and then these buttons, there's 4 of them, but they all map to the same thing. So this is like 1 button, this is 2 buttons, right? And then you have this overlay, this keypad. Some games where it actually give you different buttons, and then what it is you put overlays on it, right? So, overlays. Now, one thing that this does come with is this little package of overlays, and each game has an overlay that you would like put, and then the way it works is you put it inside of the cartridge or the you know, controller like that. So now you have all these, and then you can do these other buttons here, right? So that's kind of cool. The fact that this comes with a bunch of these is pretty nice, because these overlays are getting kind of harder to find as the system ages, right? You often find games that are loose, they don't come with this overlay. And so there'll be other controls here, and you won't know it, right? You won't know what they do, because you don't have the overlays. So, I mean, if you really want to look them up and stuff. So anyway, you get the idea, you know. That's kind of nice, like, if you were to, say, have any of these games on your old Intellivision and you needed some new overlays, like, kind of cool that this comes with it. Right, anyway, that's cool. Other things it came with, here's our power, you know, brick that plugs into it, and the instructions, which have seen better days, but, you know, by Atgames. What are you gonna do? I mean, at least I got the instructions, that's nice. A lot of the times when you buy these things used, you know, you don't even know what'll be in the package. So I think I pretty much got a complete package. So anyway, let's power this thing up and play a couple of games. Okay, folks, we got the console turned on, and this is the menu that greets you. It's pretty simple menu, no frills, you know, just sort of scroll up and to the side. Right, so let's try some games here. There sure are a lot of sports games I noticed on this system. So this is triple action. All right, let's see, battle tanks. Let's do battle tanks. Start. Enter. Option 1. Enter. Dun 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 dun. So I'm the blue tank down there. Oh, okay, I think I set it to go for like 2 players. So any of you out there, if you've never played Intellivision, it's a little bit more advanced than your usual Atari, you know, games from this era. Haha, I win. Okay. Enough of that. Let's reset this one. But I think triple action, yeah, that's like the Intellivision version of you know, Battle Tank, or what was it on the Atari game, you know, Armor Smash or something like that, you know. Let's see, let's play some Hover Force. I've never played Hover Force before. How do you play this? Hover Force. That actually looks pretty good. It's like, whoa, there's like a, you know, helicopter and shit. Okay. Laser cannons, water cannons, flight controller, air brakes, clear key. Oh shit. Radar, land refuel, enter. Okay, let's do it. Let's just do cadet. Alright. Wow, this is like actually kind of advanced for a game from this era. Okay. Pretty cool. What am I doing here? That's my laser cannon. That's my water cannon. Whoa! Slow down, air brakes. There's another helicopter. Oh, he just shot me. Yeah? Take that, motherfucker. Haha. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm flying around trying to blow stuff up or something. I think this is one of those unreleased games that was never actually, like, published, you know? Wow, this looks really interesting, though. Another helicopter. No. Ah, he's killing me, he's killing me. Come here, you. That's right. Pretty cool. Well, I don't want to get too much into it. You know, I just want to kind of go through a couple of these and check them out. Let's try Stadium Mud Buggies. Oh. Where was that? Stadium Mud Buggies. Let's try that. Good old-fashioned racing game. Stadium Mud... Oh, it actually has like an intro screen. Right on. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's do it. Oh, pretty cool. It's like RC Pro-Am, kind of, sort of, except, you know, cheaper. Whoa, I'm going backwards, go. Okay, so you use the top buttons to accelerate, the bottom button to, like, brake. That's alright, I could stand it going a little faster. I seem to be kind of chugging along pretty slow. But, you know, for this time, when was this, 1980, you know, 2 or something? This is, like, really impressive, if you think about it. I mean, dang, you know. Whoa! Like, it actually controls, not too bad. The little wheel thing actually works kind of like a steering wheel. You know. It'd be nice if it was faster. It's a little slow, but I don't know. I'm actually kind of impressed by this, to be honest. Okay, that was sort of wonky. Alright, now I'm going the wrong way. I don't know. I got a little stuck here. There we go. I guess that's like water. Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyway, one more. One more here, and then we'll call it quits. Let's see. What else we got? Let's do something like... Space Battle. There we go. Good old-fashioned shooter. Alright. What the hell? What am I doing here? Enter. I have no idea what's happening here. I've never actually played this game. So, alright, let's not play this one. Space Armada. Okay. Game. Enter. Oh, here we go. It's like Space Invaders. Actually, not a bad looking version of Space Invaders. I wonder if I can shoot through the... Yep, you can do the same trick. Not too bad, not too bad. You know, that's another thing with these games back in the early days. There were a lot of, you know, a lot of clones, a lot of knockoffs, a lot of rip-offs, you know. Every system had their own version of Pac-Man. They all had their own version of Space Invaders. Oh, I died. They all had their own version of something like Donkey Kong and whatnot. Anyway, you get the point, folks. And we're back. So anyway, that was a very quick overview of the Intellivision Flashback console from Atgames. This was released in 2014. And yeah, you know, it's nifty for what it is. The problem is that the games that are on it are not the best Intellivision games that are there. I mean, there are some far better Intellivision games that are out there. Things like Atlantis comes to mind. You know, the Intellivision versions of Q-Bird. Burger Time is another really good one on the Intellivision. I mean, there's a lot of really, really good games on the system. And I don't know if they just couldn't get the rights to those or or what. I mean, this seems more like it really just has a lot of like sports games on it, which, you know, they're not bad or anything like that, but, you know, who wants to play like an old school 8-bit version of soccer? Right? I mean, is that really what you think of when it comes to Intellivision games? Oh wow, I want to go play soccer. You know, not really. You know, it's like, no, man, you want to play some of the arcade classics and stuff that were released out there for it. So anyway, that's kind of sad, and I think what really would have made this a lot better would be a way to put your own ROMs on it. I know a lot of the little minis that are coming out now have that ability that you can either hack it, or they even come with like a slot to put an SD card in it or something like that. You know, I know, like, for example, some of the later Atari flashbacks have that capability. You know, you don't really get anything like that here. I would say, I mean, pick it up if you're a collector and you really, really dig Intellivision, and, you know, you get it for a decent enough price. You see, I bought mine used. I think I got it for something like $15. You know what I mean? And, you know, they're not really that hard to find. But anyhow, I'm still pretty pleased with it. I mean, there's some games in here that I've never seen before, and I think I'm gonna like explore. You know, not too bad. So anyway, that's all I got, folks. Adios.